A proposal to create a regional pathway for young graduates was among the key recommendations presented to CARICOM leaders following the Youth Forum held on Monday. Former Trinidad and Tobago CARICOM Youth Ambassador Luke James Trim called for the full potential of the CARICOM single market and economy to be unlocked by creating a system that helps graduates access opportunities across the region. Under the proposal, students completing tertiary education would be introduced to how the CSME works, receive support with applying for CARICOM skills certificates, and gain access to a digital platform, linking them with jobs, entrepreneurship programs, and emerging industries.
Every student graduating from a recognized tertiary level institution, particularly the University of the West Indies for obvious reasons, they will automatically be enrolled in a graduation pathway that prepares them for, regional mobility. So alongside getting your degree, you will also be guided along the lines of, how the CARICOM single market and economy works. We will have representatives there to make sure that you apply for your skills certificate.
Trim also suggested the platform could promote major regional events, which would give young entrepreneurs and creatives more opportunities to connect and grow their ventures.
Only be those fancy things. It could also give you access to information about what's buzzing in the Caribbean, whether it's our festivals such as St. Lucia's Jazz Festival, even the CARIFesta and St. Kitts and Nevis' very own jazz festival, so that, people are being encouraged to move within the region. So rather than each country operating in isolation, or universities or labor ministries, even our CARICOM organizations can work cohesively to ensure that the reality becomes one. For example, a young person from Trinidad and Tobago will now have access to opportunities, whether it's in Jamaica, whether it's in Belize, whether it's in St. Lucia, without having to feel like they're navigating an unfamiliar system.
He said the movement of skilled young people across the Caribbean should be viewed as an opportunity to strengthen regional growth rather than only as a concern over talent loss.
When people hear, someone going to work somewhere else in another member state, they diminish it down to brain drain, but I don't view it as brain drain. So I would also like to see where we have conversations where housing is concerned. I don't want it to be a case where, as a young person, when you have to move, you feel intimidated. All these things should feel natural because we have the mechanisms there that already exist. And I'm putting the idea out there because it is something that we have already tried here in the island of Tobago in terms of educating young people about the CARICOM single market and economy. Letting them know that when you graduate, you don't have to feel stuck at home. There are opportunities out in the region available to you, and you can access that.
The recommendations from the forum were presented to CARICOM heads of government for consideration. I'm Christabel Obi reporting for Hot 7 TV News.